from America, and I love potatoes.
Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Tonight on the show, I'm going to teach you how to make a plant-based meal. That's not really what this is. We're making some mushroom burgers, and I'm serving plant-based sides, so everything's plant-based.
Actually, mushrooms are classified.
Shut up!
We're gonna be a bunch of fun guys.
Oh, no. Alright, well, I'll just start drinking then. Found this new boxed wine. I've never seen it before. This is the Box Nighthawk Black, which I think is probably the most...
That's the sound of a nighthawk.
That was an herbivore.
What's a nighthawk sound?
Could you do it again?
You give me a few minutes, sure.
I think that's just about the most special ops name you could give for a box of wine. So I'm just imagining like a helicopter like coming in and like tactically dropping this box of wine. I read online that it's drier than Red Volution, which is, yeah, well, I have a box of that too. It also says that it's jammy. I don't know what that means. Maybe it tastes like jams. It's really good. It's like super dry. I like dry wines. All right, I gotta marinate these mushrooms. I had to talk to the fellow at the grocery store and be like, "You got any more of these?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got some more of those." These are hand-picked, and in French, they are listed as champignons. Champignon, which I can only assume means champion. And you can see that they're like vaguely burger-like, I guess, if you use your imagination. So I think that we need to trim it up a bit. And I'm figuring we'll trim up the skirt a little bit, and then we'll do our best to remove that thick stem in the middle. The mushroom nab. And I'm imagining that if you look at it, if you think about it from a cooking perspective, we've got some extra piece of the mushroom, and I figure if we're cooking it and we don't trim that down, then this won't come in contact with anything. So it might be better if we trim it some more. I imagine like doing this not over the air like I am would be better too, but I think that will increase our burgerness. Burgerness? Yeah, that's more burger-like, right? Sure. So I'm going to trim up the rest of these and throw them all in a bag to marinate. So we'll be back in a moment after I finish trimming all of them. Actually, while I'm trimming those up, we're going to get sweet potato fries and introduce you to a new character on this fictional show. Her name is Mackenzie.
Hello, I'm friends with Iggy. And I'm gonna cut up some sweet potato stuff. I'm only friends with Iggy. He is the reason I'm here. Not this idiot.
What dog were you holding?
Iggy? That's Vinny? What? What? I'm so sorry, Vinny. Wow, that's so awkward for you. So awkward.
How many potatoes are there?
I see 4.
There they are.
Let me show you where they are real quick though. Just in case you guys didn't see it. They're right there. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sweet potatoes.
I am using a technique where I try my best not to cut my finger. I'm also trying to get all of the skin bits. It's important.
Mackenzie, how would you describe your kitchen experience?
Minimal. I know how to make a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. So basically I can boil pasta and add a cheese packet.
That's something.
And I also know how to put frozen vegetables into a Tupperware and then put it in the microwave to steam them the 4-person way.
Can I interest you in some room temperature sake?
Sure. Here's to Japan. I'm not shooting.
One of you was wrong.
I shot that. Let's come back to me in 2 hours.
That's
Actually,
not
that
good
was
television.
Give us your life story. Come on, this is an interview show now.
God.
Give us the inside scoop.
I was born a long, long time ago in Parma, Ohio. And I spent a lot of time in Willoughby, Ohio.
Willoughby's nuts. Sorry.
Before moving to Central Ohio and meeting a bunch of cool people. I wanted to be a math teacher, so I worked really hard to be a math teacher.
Boo.
And then I was an idiot and followed a boy to a Japan. To a Japan, where I now have to teach English, which is far inferior to math, because math is way more fun. And sometimes I come back to Ohio because I miss John's face, which is why I now have it on this awesome t-shirt, so I can remember it always. And I am not joking when I say I am going to wear this to school proudly.
Okay, I got multiple things going on here. Mackenzie successfully peeled the sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna slice those into fries. The fries will take the longest time, but actually I probably should marinate the mushrooms first. Got some soy sauce, and then a little rice wine vinegar. A generous pour. The rest of the sake that you couldn't pawn off on your friends. A little miso, and if you're using a better brain than mine, you probably would mix this up and then pour it in there, but oh, don't worry, I'm working it down. Now it's in the corner. Look, I saved the utility of one bowl. Honestly, I don't really know how much of a marinade this is gonna do. Trying to get some more flavor in these big hunks of, you know, fungus. The fungus. And just throw that off to the side. So I'm gonna make some sweet potato fries. Sweet potatoes can be a little tough to work with. They're a little firm, I guess. Yeah, nothing's going on. I just threw some onions and mushrooms. This was like the trimmings. I figure if I cook those down, I can put them on something and it'll taste better. Yeah, that's how you cook. I'm gonna make some miso butter. The way you make miso butter is you mix some miso into some butter. It's very complicated. Not everyone can handle this recipe. This is room softened. We put it in a room and it became soft. Therefore, room softened. You want to use roughly a 1-to-2 ratio. 1 part's miso to 2 parts butter, but maybe a little less miso. I think it'll be fine. I don't think I need miso for anything else. Maybe I'll just use the spoon to mix it up. I'm gonna put it on a burger. Might cook some stuff in it too. Umami.
It tastes like butter and miso. Well, what does it smell like though?
I'm gonna spread it on a bun, and that's gonna make up for everything else in this recipe. So I got the sweet pots, and here's the olive oil. Very liberal. Glove, and the cheap paprika that I bought. Paprika. We're gonna hit that with some garlic. A little cinnamon would be good. Not too much, just a little bit. Pepper, salt. And if you are not dumb and used a bigger bowl, it'd be easier to toss them. But here we are doing the dumb thing. Parchment paper can help it get crispy. So they say. They being the collective internet. Also gonna help set your oven on fire. Baked paper, a recipe by Phil.
Delicious.
That might be too many fries, but we'll make it work. Having space on there really helps them crisp up too, but also could just say f it. I think we're gonna say f it. Now my hands are covered in spices. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in. 400.
400? For how long?
15 flip and then 10, I hope. I'm not real confident about it. Next side dish can be a little roasted broccoli. When you're roasting broccoli, you want fairly long stems. I'm just gonna pull a lot of these. And if you want it to look extra super fancy, you can do some vertical cuts through the broccoli. And by doing that, you'll allow it to sit flat on the pan like this and get a more desirable texture, perhaps. Perhaps an easier floret to eat as well. When you roast them, they get pretty tender. I'm gonna put some olive oil on this broccoli. Then I'm gonna put salt on it. This is a very well-conceited and inspired recipe that we're making. A little pep there, a little spin around in the bowl, and then you spread them out, and you throw them away. No, in the oven. 15 minutes then 5. Yeah, thereabouts. So this will come out, I don't know, weeks from now. But if you are like watching this show now, this last weekend I tweeted about this. You guys love hearing me talk about tweeting. I worked a kitchen shift over the weekend for the first time in like 5 or 6 years, and I did nothing. I like fried some onion rings and was like, why am I here? But I made a couple bucks. That was nice. Interesting story, I know. Anyone else want to tell an interesting story?
One time I found a camouflage hat with a duck on it, and then I bought a pickle.
Looking pretty done. It only took 10 minutes. So I'm gonna flip the broccoli. Oh crap, that cooked faster than I should have. That's alright, looks good though. We're gonna hit it with some parm and a little Romano, because I don't have that much parm. And I think the powdered Romano actually really be a little nicer. Nope, no time, it's done. No cheese head, no time, sorry. So sorry. Gonna flip ththese fries. They don't look crispy, not in the least bit, but they're like partially cooked, so you know we're on the path. Those are done. Looks good. I'm gonna drop some of this miso butter in each pan, which I've preheated. Kind of a medium heat. Pretty large amount of butter, but you can afford it since you're eating something that has no nutritional value. I just don't get that excited about mushrooms. And I'm gonna hit these with oil too, because there's like not enough wetness happening in these pans. These are the mushrooms, putting them top side down, because I'm gonna flip them over later. About 5 and 5 on a side. I'm flipping them. So in an ideal world, having these kept side down should let them steam up a bit, but we might put a lid on them too, just in case. Actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop some of that marinating liquid in there, I think. Nice steamy action. Can't breathe in here. I was thinking about putting an egg on one of these. All right, we got a nice whole wheat bun here. Toast it if you want it. I don't give a f. Gonna spread a little miso butter. I'm sure it would be really dank if we like toasted it, but sorry fam, that's all the energy I got. Next up, we're gonna add a little bit of this mushroom and onion mix, which is cold if you're wondering. I'm gonna hit it with the LTO. No onion actually, LTA. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna get a mushroom cap. This guy looks good to me, very burger-like. And I think it would be nice if we put a light on that. Did you even see me cook the egg? I don't remember. Haha, surprise, bitch. Now, remember that when we put that together, that's gonna goop. All right, so there goes the egg goo. And all the avocado. Maybe we should put that. There we go. Look at that. Look at that egg goo action. Sweet potato fries ain't done, but maybe that's for another episode. Or we'll just burn them. Here we go. That's good. It's not like a burger. I mean, you are eating a big ass piece of mushroom, but it tastes good. The egg helps. The broccoli's really good. So, I guess that's how you do it. Love you a long time.
That's how you do it.